Good morning, RealFam. Hope you're doing amazing. I'm doing my 10,000 steps walk for the day, and I just couldn't help but admire um, just where I'm walking right now, just the scenery, the nature vibes, like the trees. Let me just show you. Look at that. Look at that. The sun is not out yet, but I'm just admiring the trees. And yeah, if you know me, you know that I am a nature baby. I love being around nature and it just makes me happy. And I just thought I should come here this morning to share something exciting that is coming. It's exciting. It's also giving me goosebumps. So I'm rebranding. Ooh, not dogs, child. Why are they so jealous? But I am making this. It's not an official announcement, but I'm giving you a heads up on what's coming. So if you remember, we had a podcast called Sis Give Yourself Grace, which is still there. But now I really had to sit down with God and try to understand the direction of where the podcast is going or where it should go. And I think let me testify on something that happened. I think in the month of January, I remember one Sunday I was at church. Can I go that way? I think the lighting is better looking that way. Let's go that way. Let's allow cars to pass so that okay, so one Sunday I was at church, and after the pastor was done preaching, he asked, like, because the sermon was mainly about purpose, and he really touched deep on that. And at the end of the service, he asked if there's anyone, or actually no, like those that want a prayer to get clarity on their purpose, they should come. I think I've been speaking about this many times, and this is mainly RealFam because that's what I've been doing. I've been seeking clarity on my God-given purpose. I know without a doubt that I am placed here to empower and transform. God has selected me amongst others to empower and transform. And without a doubt, I know that my story is a blessing to others. That's why also recently, my word, why am I getting emotional? Recently, actually, was it the last Sunday I was at church? Yes. This past Sunday, I actually watched or joined the sermon online. I was just under the weather. So the Sunday before this one, the past one, there was this song by, I think, is it Musa Worship? And that song says, I'll actually add the clip here. But it says, nginobufakazi, ngingathula kanjani nginobufakazi? Ngingathula kanjani nginobufakazi kimi. Ngeke ngithule nginobufakazi kimi. Ngeke ngithule nginobufakazi zothula kanjani ngeke ngithule nginobufakazi kimi. And this simply says, you can't keep quiet with your story. You have a story to tell. You cannot be quiet. You cannot just keep quiet, because your story is testament to a lot of things. Your story is empowerment to someone else. Your story is healing to someone else. So sometimes we think our stories are overrated. You think that you've told your story a million times to an extent that you cannot keep sharing and all of that. But I'm here, RealFam, to say to you that never get tired of telling your story, and never ever think that you have told your story enough. The world has how many people? And how many people do you think know who you are? Do you think a fraction of the world knows who you are? No, I'm not judging. I'm not saying that you're not well known enough, but I'm just being realistic. Even somewhere around the world, someone doesn't even know who Oprah Winfrey is. Someone doesn't know who Beyonce is. I'm not saying this to be spiteful. I'm not saying this to be spiteful, but I'm being realistic. I'm being realistic with the fact that not everyone knows who you are. So don't think that everyone knows your story. So keep telling your story. So what's exciting is that I have somehow not omitted or done away with sis, give yourself grace. Listen, in actual fact, I think sis, give yourself grace. It's part and parcel of the new podcast that I'm launching, which is called Unfiltered Grace. Yes, you heard it here. You heard it here. You heard it from me. We are whew, we are renaming our podcast to Unfiltered Grace. And I wish for you to join us. Oh, join me. You know, I keep saying us, but because you are part of this, to join me this coming Friday at 10 a.m. as we premiere the very first episode of Unfiltered Grace. the very first episode of Unfiltered Grace, I have not been so excited and not scared, but nervous at the same time, because wow, this can only be God. This can only be God. I'm trusting God with this one. I think I've done a lot of things, RealFam, trusting my own ideas and relying so much in my own understanding, thinking I've got things figured out, and I don't. So I gave it all to God. And God gave me the word for the year. God gave me my word for the year, and He said, Nthabi, the season has changed. He said, the season has changed. The season has changed. Let it sink in. Let that sink in, that the season has changed. Things have changed. The person that you were yesterday is not the same person that you are today. The same person that you are today is not the same person you're going to be tomorrow. The season has changed. The tables have turned. God is showing off. God is showing you who He really is. If you are in doubt, just take this from me. The season has changed. Everything that you touch, everything that you speak life to is going to happen. Whatever that you manifest, whatever that you prayed for is going to happen. I declare that all that I prayed for, all that I've asked for, all that I'll continue to ask for, it is done. I have no doubt it is done. Okay? It is done. So RealFam, without making this video too long, I just wanted to share that with you. And I'm gonna ask you this: can you please give my platform a chance, Timina? Can you please give my channel a chance? Just give it a chance. Join in. Just come and soak in the wisdom that is going to be carried into that podcast. At the moment, I know that God is going to bless this channel with amazing guests. Maybe you are one of those guests. I'm asking you also to keep praying for the platform. Pray that it grows. Pray that we reach those milestones. We reach the audience. We grow, we monetize, we do the best that we can. I'm in the middle of the road. Well, I was about to get into the middle of the road because, the road is ending there and it's a bit quieter where I'm walking. So I think I'm going to end this video here and continue with my amazing walk because it's so beautiful. I'm going to make a stop at Starbucks and grab a nice coffee and read at least one chapter of a book. So I'll capture a bit of that for you. So I think let's do that. And once we're done, we go home, we go grind, we go work, we go serve God, because I think everything that we do, every skill that you have, when you show up every day, you are actually showing up for God. You are actually doing this for Mudim. You are serving God. Even what I'm doing right now, walking, I'm literally serving God. That's what I'm doing. So let me love and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family. Spread the word that Unfiltered Grace is launching this Friday. Thank you. Love you.